Buongiorno amici! Today I would like to talk about traveling as a raw vegan and shifting our mindset away from feeling bad that we are not experiencing the cultural dishes, instead to focusing on what we can experience in certain cultures as a raw vegan. Whether you are traveling to Europe, to Asia, or to somewhere else tropical, there are going to be dishes that people tell you that you gotta have if you go there. For example, if you go to Italy, you're expected to eat pizza and pasta, cured meats and cheeses, gnocchi, tiramisu, gelato, wine. You're expected to eat all of these things, but they are not healthy for you, and a lot of people are going to react to a lot of the foods that they have there. Just because something is cultural doesn't mean that it's healthy or that you need to eat that. We need to shift our focus away from feeling bad that we're not eating those foods and not allowing those foods to control the enjoyment of our trip, and instead try to find things that you're going to love as a raw vegan. Let's use Italy as an example. I have been to Italy twice. The first time that I went, I was actually doing fairly well on a raw vegan diet. Maybe about a month or so in, I weaned myself off so that I could enjoy the foods that were in Italy. And sure, they were great when I was eating them, but I experienced all the same symptoms that I would normally get from eating foods that are not meant for me. So I'd eat some pizza and some ice cream and drink lots of coffee and tons of wine. And I just experienced weight gain, inflammation. I had stomach issues while I was down there. I really didn't feel good, even though I was eating these foods that I was told that I need to eat while I'm down there. The second time, the same thing. I wasn't a raw vegan, but I still ate a lot of those foods and they still bothered me. Instead of focusing on the foods that you can't have or that you don't want to eat while you're in Italy, then focus on the foods that you're excited to experience that you don't normally get when you're at home. So I live in Canada and I don't normally get fresh grapes that are grown unless I get them imported from, say, California or Mexico. I don't enjoy freshly picked grapes. Also olives. We don't grow olives here, so if I go to Italy, I'm going to enjoy olives and grapes as a raw vegan. Tomatoes are amazing in Italy. Seriously, you've never had a tomato unless you've gone there and had one. So there are certain raw vegan foods that you can look forward to on your trips. Other foods that are amazing in Italy are like chicory, artichokes, figs, and citrus. The citrus down there is amazing. It's sweeter and it's not as sour. The figs are beautiful. And the chicory is a really amazing food that I've never had until I went to Italy. So there are foods that you can have that you can be excited about experiencing when you're in a foreign country. You can enjoy water spinach and sprouts, sea vegetables, coconut and durian in Asian countries that you can't necessarily get fresh when you live, say, in northern countries like Canada. If you're going to the tropics, again, you can look forward to having the most amazing pineapple, huge mangoes that are the size of your head. When I was in Costa Rica, I tried for the very first time mangosteen, and there were so many other fruits that I could have there, and the food tasted different. There's different species of foods that you can experience when you go to the tropical areas. You don't have to feel bad about not having certain foods. Instead, shift your focus over to the positivity of the experience that you can have as a raw vegan. The food, yeah, could be great, but in general, if you focus on the raw foods that you can have, the healthy foods that you can have, you're going to enjoy your trip a lot more. You're not going to feel crappy. You're not going to get that restaurant rock or feel lethargic. You can have the energy to explore the cities, explore the countryside, and have a great trip abroad. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, gave you a little bit of an insight into switching your mindset when you're traveling. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel to get notifications for more. You can find me on Facebook at Lissa's Raw Food Romance, on Instagram at Raw Food Romance, and on Snapchat, Lissa Raw Vegan. Until the next video, guys, merci beaucoup. Au revoir.